Alright, let's get started. That's the thing. When I watch my own machinima, I've created, written, and put to film most of the jokes and intense moments in my machinima before they're complete. When I see my own machinima, I have little way to gauge whether or not it's good because I've seen it so many times, I've kind of gotten used to it. But generally I like watching it. Soon. Not a dime. There's a certain view count I have to reach before I make any money whatsoever, and I haven't quite reached it yet. Subscribe to my DG playlist. But I'm also going to release previews on my page, and they will have links to the new videos. It comes down to Link and Pit. Link because he's simultaneously the wacky guy and the straight man. His paranoid delusions make him seem crazy to most, but when he's right, it's like he's the only sane person around. And then Pit because he's kind of what I wish I could be like. He's able to get along with lots of people, he's benevolent and kind all the time, and he doesn't let anything get to him. Somewhat. Multiple things, actually. First off, I got into a form of depression after seeing the mediocre response to my first submission to machinima.com. By the time I told myself to stop being an emo, whiny schmuck, I had to wait for Rina-chan's lines. Then I realized that the rest of my scripts needed to be extended because it wasn't long enough. Then I joined the school play, vastly underestimating the time it would take for my life, and all the while my old computer got steadily worse until I could no longer use it to machinimate. Now I need to find a capture card because I use a FireWire cable to put stuff from my camera onto my computer, and my new computer lacks a FireWire port, but I'm gonna get a capture card soon. Pretty much the whole 4-season series. Depends. If I can think of a use for them, and if anyone made a texture hack of Ike so that it's me with a giant spork, I'd use that in a heartbeat and dub the texture maker the most awesome person alive. Possibly. It was a while ago they agreed to do it, so I'm not sure I'll still do it. In my closet, I killed her. Search that other Rusty and Masquerade movie. It's one of the 3 legendary weapons that Square meal, and since I played the Keeper of the Spork, I got to keep the spork. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Well, to measure the amount, the chuck has to count, which only a human could. If the counter won't chuck and the chucker can't count and there's nothing to each other they can say, then the only conclusion is a single solution that chucking wood is gay.